Okay, this is what a pufferfish looks like, and this is why you don't want to touch pufferfish. See all the little spines on that baby? He's got some good ones. I don't know what happened to him, but he blew up and didn't make it. Judging by the footprints, we've had a little bit of interest in what the pufferfish is. Some people didn't know that we met before, and they thought it was a pufferfish, but it is. You can see all the tracks around here. I put the pole there so people wouldn't step on it. That wouldn't be good. The Bahamian kitty likes to do suntanning. One of the things that I do in Eleuthera is accounting taxes. And so this morning I had somebody wanted to know how to go about a certain procedure, and I didn't know the answer. So what I did was I contacted somebody I know in the Ministry of Tourism, and they sent me to somebody in the Bahamas Investment Authority, and I had a great talk with them. But and I got pretty much the issue resolved that needed to be taken care of. But there's this whole thing down here with VAT, which businesses don't quite get, don't want to get. They don't want to do the paperwork, blah, blah, blah. And then also if a home is rented for a vacation rental, then those people are supposed to register their homes, and if they rent a certain amount, then they have to pay tax on that and all that stuff. And all of these things, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are. Governments need money. That's how roads gets fixed, bridges get fixed, this gets done, all those kind of things. But on the outer family island type things, there's such a resistance because they've never done it, they don't want to do it, and I don't know how it's going to get resolved. Unfortunately, I think, you know, this person I was talking to at BIA this morning said to me, "Oh, well, we're going to rely on people like you." And I said, "For what?" And the response was, "So you can tell us who we should be going after." And I said, "There's no way I'm doing that. That's ridiculous. You guys have all the things in place. You just need to do it." So, again, you need to do your job. I know how to do mine. You should do yours. And I actually described to the person, it wasn't that hard. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I think what's going to happen tax-wise here for local businesses as well as the foreign homeowners who aren't complying with their set of rules is that at some point the government's going to come down on these people, and they're going to come down hard. And there's going to be fines, penalties, etc. And then it's going to create not only problems for those particular people and businesses, but it's going to potentially have an economic impact to the island, which isn't a good thing. So I kind of blame the government for that. Don't wait. Set some examples if that's what it's going to take. Be done with it. Show the people you're serious. Move on. People will start to comply. It's just like years ago, you never had to wear a seatbelt here. Didn't matter. Then they enacted a seatbelt law. Everybody said, yeah. But they started handing out $300 tickets because you weren't wearing a seatbelt. Now everybody wears a seatbelt. You see my point? Well, I just got back from a meeting, and the person I met with, I gave them the forms they needed. This is somebody who realizes they have an obligation to pay their taxes, pay their fair share. And so I have a new client. Wonderful. And I'm always thrilled to have a new client because, let's face it, no clients, no money. So that all went well. But people need to start realizing that if you're going to, complain about the roads and complain about this and complain about that, but then you don't pay any taxes on anything, how's it going to get fixed? It doesn't happen by magic. Can you see the birds out there? There's some bigger fish, you could sort of see them rippling the water. And they've got the smaller pilchers all bundled up. And so the birds are coming down and eating them, and the fish are gathering them up and they're eating them too. You can always tell when there's a ton of fish. Look at them go. Whoa. It's pretty cool. Nature in full swing. Well, Sid and I are going to take an afternoon walk before it's dark. Much more to see when it's not dark. Yeah, I'm very curious. Hi.
Hi.
Why is there a big pile of sand over here? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Interesting. Alright, I bet you can't guess what this is. But there was a burn pile here down at the end of the quay. And they stopped that with that fence over there. But the pallets that used to be here all had, of course, nails in them. And look, can you see it? It's like solid now. Because they all melted and welded together. And now they're welded to the rock.
Salt will get them.
Now look at the glass too. Glass all got melted. Oh, there's a cool bottle. I think it takes like 2,000 degrees to melt glass or something like that, as I remember. So this was a hot fire. Look, it's a Bahamian tumbleweed. Not really. Here's a prime example of the will to live. These casserini trees are sitting here right on the edge of the water in the rocks.
With the roots all showing.
Roots all showing. And yet they were cut back to nothing in the hopes, I think, they would die. And nope, they're still going strong. See how it got cloudy and it's breezy? And I just said to Sid, bet you wish you had pants on now. And she said, and a sweater. Check out that model. Really, these are white people fishing.
I'll show them the real casserini tree.
Oh, yeah, here's a real casserini tree. Full grown, or sort of full grown. This is very odd. White people don't usually come down here to go fishing. Well, we just met some really nice people from Utah here on vacation. And they work, or he works, he's a dentist. 3 weeks on, 1 week gone. So they're here now with their 6 children. Boy, I'd hate to have that airfare.